Weep not for gay Luigi. Weep for Cuphead. Weep for what is about to happen to me tonight. Wait, you didn't beat it last night? No. I actually got quite a bit done last night. More than I have in any of these other Delicious Last Course streams. But the last thing that I did was, oh, Jackie, thank you for the sub. No more cups. No more head! Stomps on his skateboard on the curb and smashes my phone. I did that graveyard secret, and I was there for an hour. People were very cranky about this, but I'm here to fix it. I'm here to do what comes next. So this is really like the end of the game, and it's 36%. I'm trying to figure out like how this is divided up. Like if I do all the standard difficulty bosses, then that should take me to like 50, right? I don't know. People keep saying that like the other percentage is like locked behind expert mode or something like that. I have no idea why they're counting it differently in this compared to the base game. Very strange. Why would we weep for gay Luigi? Because you'll notice that Xenoblade Chronicles 3 does not want to install. And when you make a new Switch profile, it like makes a copy of everything you have stored on your Switch. So by deleting gay Luigi, who I don't use for anything, I'll free up a third of my storage space, thus allowing me to install Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Gay Luigi's days are numbered. And so too are mine. A dish to die for. I weep for his striped socks. Oh, they did get rid of those, didn't they? I mean, it's not even a matter of like, oh, this one has like less personality than the other. It's just, there is no Alpha Dream Luigi with socks of any kind. He just doesn't exist anymore. Just buy a bigger SD card. I already have, I think, 256 gigs. I don't really need any more. The problem is too many profiles that I don't use. The cast one I've used for the streamed Breath of the Wild playthrough. Gay Luigi has no purpose. God, I'm really not alright with these torture scenes. I mean, I guess I am. I mean, they're like gorgeously animated, but there is a cost. There's a price to pay for this. Like, they're running away, they're crying! Anyways, after everything that happened with the graveyard from last night, I thought that this would be better to save for its own stream. Bigger. I know it supports like, what is it, up to 2 terabytes? I just don't really need that, to be quite honest. God, there's something about the way these are animated. I feel like one of these days I'm gonna see all these like death and torture animations on some fucking Cuphead stim board on Tumblr. Oh, thank God I still got to see the sugar die even after I did. Griffin, do you think Studio MDHR is okay after witnessing this and the sausages? Chris, you have been bringing up the sausages quite a bit, and I don't really have a problem with the sausages. I don't think they're nearly as bad as this, because at least, like, at least, I'm trying to remember the name, at least Esther still gets to, like, live in a sausaged state. This is just like death. Look, way to look at chat for 1 second, and I'm already down to 4 health. It's gonna be one of those days. Very good splatting and squelching noises in this as well. Not at all what dough sounds like, but it is better for it. Yeah, but it's disgusting. Also, you kill her at the end. Oh well? That describes all bosses, Chris. It's not that weird. I'm not gonna let you make a big deal out of it. Oh. Listen, there have been similarly uphill bosses in this DLC alone before. It's gonna take some adjusting. Just, like, the audible screaming and crying, too. They're weeping for Gay Luigi! Oh, this music is getting good, though. It's probably, like, the longest I've lasted. Don't know if I'd be able to say it's the most damage I've done. Surprised to see that angle actually does damage, though. Really didn't seem like it would. But at least it's, like, forgiving. Because that's something that I was having with that graveyard boss, is that there were only, like a few select, like, precise angles that I could, like, make work out. And everything else was, like, just not gonna happen for me. So I have to, like, only work with, like, this one position ever. Okay, now that felt like some good progress. Look at the halfway through the first phase. I'm cool with that. Can't help but notice a pipe organ in this. Oh, hey, Max. There was some pipe organ, I think, on the... What was it? The third Castle Perry battle? But I did pick up on that myself, and I was literally thinking just, like, in my head, like, I should tell Max about this for their pipe organ list. I gotta make a list of video game music that has in it. It's a long and storied history right there. Did Griffin do the alternate phase where he kills her husband by crushing him? Whose husband? Has Griffin used Genie? No, I've been using this loadout for the entire time. And it was quite a subject of controversy last night. Just in my mentioning of needing to be in, like, one specific angle for that graveyard stuff. Chat got quite spirited about this subject. I'll say right now, though, it was definitely a good idea to save this for, like, its own stream. Sally Stage plays husband. Is that actually an alternate ending that you can do? I've never heard of anything like this. I do respect how straightforward this arena is, though. There have been some very, like... Between the graveyard and some of the other ones, there have been a lot of, arenas with, like, stuff that gets in your way. I'll give it this! This is, like, still really, like, stressful. But it's a completely blank field. Like, the only focus is just on the attacks and the obstacles. It's like no frills. At least for now. Later phases might be different, but... Given how much is going on, I'm, like, imagining if there was, like, like, 2 layers of platforms, or if there was, like a cloud and a thunderbolt. Then I would lose my fucking mind. Final Destination fan. Yeah, I guess that is a very strange opinion for me to be having with Cuphead, because I'm, like, totally the opposite in Smash. I'll play with everybody who, like, you know, likes the competitive stuff, you know, like, the totally, like, no stage hazards. Even if a stage, like, looks too weird, like, no, that's off limits. But I love stage hazards in Smash. But this is the thing, I'm not even talking about, like, moving platforms. Even just, like, if there is, like, a ledge that you have to, like, climb up on and drop down through. Like, that's too much. It's an extra layer that I have to think about. This is, like, very, very pure. So at the very least, I guess I could say that I get it. But I will not change. Which ingredient do you think suffers the most? You know, I'm gonna say it's... What is it? The box of, fucking radishes? I don't know what it is that's getting cut up. It might be chili peppers. Strawberries. Those are strawberries. Because everyone else just, like, instantly dies. That box has to, like, go on living. Like, it's just forever without the strawberries. I just heard the strawberry crate say, "What the fuck? I swear to God." What the fuck, MDHR? This is a kid's game. I don't hear it saying, "What the fuck." I mean, it lets out 3 cries, which are kind of like 3 words. But those cries do not sound like words. It's like a 3-syllable cry. And what the fuck is like a 3-syllable thing to say? That's like the closest I could possibly give you on that. Special's almost ready to go though. Oh! Wow, okay, so it's still only about that far. That one actually felt very, very close to a phase switch to me. Still thinking about the guy who said he plays Cuphead with his 3-year-old. Who said this? In my experience, I mean, Cuphead is definitely popular with kids, but only with, like, a certain type of kid. Not, like, universally. It takes, like a specific, like, age range. Because I've tried, in my babysitting adventures, you know, I'll have my Switch on me, and I've got some games on there, so they like to take a look and see what's around. If there's anything that, like, they don't have on theirs, for example. And, I tried just, like, showing Cuphead once. And, you know what? You know what he fucking said? He said, "This looks weird, can we play something else?" And I have to imagine a 3-year-old probably doesn't, like, literally say this, but certainly feels that way. I also have to assume that most kids who like it probably haven't played it. Yeah, Cuphead I feel like is one of those, like... I feel bad for saying this, but, like... Bendy and the Ink Machine adjacent, where it, like... A lot of its popularity just, like, comes from, like... algorithmically generated, like, YouTube Kids videos about the subject matter, you know? Like, when it comes to, like Elsa finger family pregnancy bullshit, I want to say that Cuphead is somewhere in that word salad, in terms of just, like, things that will appeal to kids with autoplay on YouTube turned on.
A brawl is surely brewing. Here goes.
Fun fact, another game that I also find a lot of kids that I babysit simply don't like, Classic Sonic. Kids these days, with their fucking iPhones and their YouTube and their smart devices, fucking hate Classic Sonic. That one also gets the "can we play something else" treatment a lot. Try as I might. I'll put Sonic Mania in front of them. They won't even make it out of Green Hill Zone, the poor things. The kids love Cuphead and have only seen him in Friday Night Funkin' mods! I'm not even trying to shade the kids at all. This game is just damn hard. I wouldn't be able to get through this at like 9 years old. But, I mean, there's like an easy mode. Like, you have to lose the regular one a few times to get offered it, but it is there. Now, I'm not myself a baby, so I don't actually know what it looks like, but I'd like to think that that is the kind of person that mode is for. Anyways, which cookie cutter do you like? Which little animal do you guys like the best? Griffin, they like classic Sonic. They're just tired of Green Hill Zone. Ooh. I had a very interesting experience the other day. I was looking up a series of Sammy Classic Sonic fan videos where he debates his cousin Haley the Hedgehog on various subjects. The one I happened to stumble across was Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures. This was the subject of the debate. And in the search results, YouTube, for some reason, I mean, this is just the way YouTube search is, where it kind of just loses focus of what you're looking for very, very quickly and starts to suggest a very wide range of nonsense. For some reason, showed me the Canadian federal election debate from 2006. And I see these two videos next to each other, and I'm like, you know what, fuck it. And so I just opened the video, I'm like, fast forward to like 20 minutes in. And so there's fucking like Stephen Harper, I just mute the video and let the audio from the Sammy debate keep going. And so I've got the Prime Minister of Canada, the future Prime Minister of Canada, being like, so, Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures, he's like a character who can... Oh. And then who's the NDP guy? Who's the NDP guy that everybody loved? Jack Layton? Jack Layton chimes in, he's like, I actually looked it up, Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures only has 0.5 million viewers, and there's 3 billion people in the US. And Sammy says, that's not true! Well, I looked it up. Okay, well, And it's an audio-visual experience I would highly recommend. I did almost throw up. That's how I, like, started my day. I almost, like, threw up laughing. Oh, wait, so does the dash kind of function as, like, a... I don't know if this is the verbiage I would use, but almost like a dash, like a duck dash roll? Because there's 3 heights of these lines, right? There's the ground height, and then there's, like, slightly above the ground. But you can't walk under those. But you can dash under them, and you can crouch under them. I have not really realized that it occupies a different class like that, but it is. Look at that. Look at that. That's something worth thinking about. Because with the crouching, you gotta stay still, but that'll let you, like, keep it moving, which is really nice. So what is the fireball here for? You know, there's these very, like, gorgeous, ornate, elaborate explanations for where the other obstacles are coming from. The fireball's kind of just here, just hanging out. That's not from anybody in particular. That just is a fireball, and it's here because it wants to be. Griffin, what's your stupid reasoning for using the worst bait charm in the game? What, the one that gives me 5 health? My reasoning is that I get hit lots, so that lets me get hit more. He's baking. Cooking involves heat. Usually doesn't involve a moving flame on your fucking cutting board. He's got a stove right back there. Maybe that would be a good place to put that. Anyways, me personally, I like the little lion cookie. I'm really gunning to be able to, like, get a special. I think that's what's gonna bring me over to the second phase. I mean, it's gonna be a marathon for sure, just, like, looking at this chart here.
Good day for well, it's on.
You would be on phase 2 if you didn't use the health charm. I honestly think the trade-off is worth it. I mean, this is the same debate that goes all the way back to Hollow Knight, where I think there are, like, little doohickeys that you can use that do function in exactly the same way. Where it's like you get more health, but you don't hit as hard. And, I don't know, I think given how much I've dug my heels in on the matter thus far, it'd be very odd of me to change my tune now of all times, especially on you know, just coming off of this victory that I've had with the graveyard thing, you know, where I was, like, proven right. And I'd quite like to continue this pattern. See, like, I'm shooting off screen, but the damage is, like, still clicking. Griffin, I don't understand your logic on the health charm, because the fight would go quicker, and you'd have less opportunities to be hit than you do when the fight lasts longer. That would be true if I met, like, a minimum threshold of being able to just, like, survive these attacks long enough. But I don't. I'm the kind of person who's very imprecise, very sloppy, and I take a lot of hits as a result. Now, if I could choose not to be this way, I'd love to. If I could just be a better person, you know. But I think this is just something about, like, intrinsic about the nature of who I am. And thankfully, there's a charm for people just like me. So that's the one I pick. That's what I like to call survival. Because ultimately, I mean, this is the thing that I keep telling myself whenever I'm having like a particularly hard encounter, whether it's the horse, whether it's the snow cult scuffle, and whether it's especially the graveyard boss, is that it's patience that wins the day, not charms. Because I would argue, over the course of the battle, it would not make the encounters go longer, it would make them last shorter, because I would die so much sooner. I really do not think that the damage done is so dramatic of a difference that it, like, totally offsets the damage that I take. Griffin has all the tangential qualities of a gamer without the gaming skill! I mean, I wish you wouldn't say it about me, but it's like more the truth's fault than it is yours, Femi, you know? My anger is at the facts more than it is that you said it. I really don't think the homing shot is what I need, though. I can absolutely see where that argument for that being what I should switch to when it comes to the graveyard boss, because I was really stuck in just like one very specific angle. Like, I had to stand in the middle of the arena or on the cloud to make anything happen with that one. But like the first thing that I observed about Chef Saltbaker is that the hitbox is super generous on this one. There's like a lot of angles that you can choose and then be surprised that it actually like just does land. Because he's so tall and your shots can go off screen. He's got a very like vertical face, which is great for opportunities like this. I gotta get used to walking and shooting is what I also gotta do. Griffin Gamer Derogatory Galactic. Oh. Hey, it's like I always like to say about Esther, though, is that when you start with the little pink parry before the battle's even, like, truly started, that's how you know it's gonna be, like, your lucky day. Just the odds happen to, like, smile upon you. I do occasionally find, when I jump, like, a little bit too high, I'm, like, taking damage. So, does Chef Saltbaker, like, if you, like, touch his head, do you, like, actually take damage from that? Or is there, like, some sort of, like, quick-moving obstacle that I'm just, like, going totally blind on here? Hey, I'm liking the looks of this, though. This is what I keep saying is gonna be Griffin's big break. Well! It still was the furthest that I've done. So it's going to be that. It's going to be a special combined with even more outstanding performance that I'm going to need to pull together. Man, I don't know. I'm slowly but surely getting used to the limes. It's still the cookies, to me, that give me a really hard time. You know, at least the sugar cubes are also kind of moving in arc-ish shapes. But it's, like, a lot more smoother. It's a lot stabler. It's a lot more, like, consistent movement. The cookies have, like, variable heights. They're, like, bouncing all around. They'll travel, like, different distances and speeds. That one gives me a rough go of it. Hey, lucky day, though. Sugar is best attack. I feel like I have to agree with you on this one. Strawberries are really neither here nor there. They're okay. Hey, this is ready to go now, though. Oh! You definitely do have to, like, anticipate what attacks are going to be where in, like, the next few seconds of the future. Like, on the exact frame your special wears off. Because you have to, like, just commit to where you're standing. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna take 1 damage on a parry.
Here goes.
From my perspective, you're going blind on every projectile. Maybe so.
A brawl is truly brewing. You're up.
Hey, what's this Give Griffin Galactic feedback button on my stream? That's been there for a while, and it basically allows you to tell me, anonymously, just how much you love my streams. Because I know we're all having a really great time right now. And thank you for so many people for coming through tonight in particular. Because now I can frustrate more people simultaneously than ever before. But that's what I've been doing in chat. Not anonymously, though, Chris. I know it's you who are saying these things. What's great about the Twitch feedback is that it's like, you don't get to say whatever you want. It's like limited to a very narrow set of like, you know, multiple choice things that you can just pick from. And they're all like very like nice, positive spirited things that you can say. It's like, here's what I like the most. I don't think anybody's ever used it on mine though. Or maybe they have. I'm not sure how you would like check it, but I assume it goes to like notifications or something like that. It collects somewhere. Griffin, I think you're really positive. Oh, thank you. Griffin, I think that you are a very determined kind of guy. Oh, why, thank you. I've never really... It's very, very thoughtful of you. Griffin, I like your frame rate and screen tearing. Okay, well now I know you're lying. Oh, I thought I could duck just under it. Can we all submit the skill feedback, please? I don't want it to be anonymous. Griffin, you're skilled at being a good friend. You certainly do stick to the things you say you'll do. It's admirable. Yeah, I mean, when I win with this exact collection of moves, it'll be a swell day for all. It'll be a glorious day because we'll all be able to say that Griffin was right. And I'll be able to say to you, yeah, you are, I was right actually. Thank you for your saying so. I love how you use a Mac, smile.
Now go.
Klonoa is mediocre Kappa. Listen, we don't gotta drag him into this. We don't need Klonoa caught up in the crossfire here.
Here goes.
Appleman, you're like literally like my Klonoa guy in chat. I don't know why you of all people are choosing to like use this as a weapon. It hurts you to say it just as much as it hurts me to hear it. I know this. Nobody's saying that it's impossible to do it this way, just that it's horrifically suboptimal.
A great plan. It's on.
They gotta give Twitch streamers an option on that little feedback button. It says, actually, I am not taking feedback. Like, I'm not talking, like, removing the button. I'm talking about, like, replacing it with, like, an I didn't ask label. Just, like, gray it out, you know? Oh, you know, I was talking about getting used to, like, walking and shooting a little bit more. That's, I think, the play to make when it comes to the cookies. Is just kind of, like, walk away from them and shoot at the same time. That's, like, a good balance to strike, I think. Wow! Look how close that one was! I think that's gonna be like a new record right there.
This match will be red hot.
I don't know why you of all people are choosing to use pea shooter as a weapon, because it's the tried and true. It's all reliable. It's the classic. I'm sorry. This was happening a little bit last night as well. I didn't really talk about it. I can't fucking stand using these Joy-Con D buttons anymore. I'm going to determine to go back to using the analog stick. I don't know which of these I used during the base game of Cuphead. I probably talked about it at the time, because I'm actually quite a proponent of using the Joy-Con analog stick for 2D games that only have, like, binary movement input options. But man, it's just, like, really wearing on my thumbs. You know, I talk about how, when I play Mario Kart, and I have to hold down the gas button, it leaves, like, an imprint in my thumb, you know? Because I press it so harshly, I get so into the game, you know? It's such a tense situation to be in. And, having to control this with the D buttons is like that, like, multiplied by 4. Like, I don't know, maybe the first couple of Cuphead streams it was, like, alright. But it really is, like, beginning to, like, wear me down. Don't tell me you use auto accelerate. I do when I can! Auto accelerate does a great job of mitigating what I'm talking about, and it's great for brake drifting. Griffin is the type of guy to play as Mario in the party and sports games. Do the characters have different stats in those games? I know they definitely do in Mario Kart, but I think it, like, literally doesn't matter. Right? You know, I wish I could say that, I'm like a more versed person on, the sports and party games, but I never grew up with either of them as a kid, and, I bought one Super Mario Party as an adult, and I've instantly come to regret it. So that's my experience with that. Sadly, I don't think the analog stick is helping, so I'm just gonna have to go back to the D buttons and just kind of okay. Swallow my pride and swallow my pain. Sounds like you have soft baby hands. Get outside and chop some wood and work at a factory or something. Maybe bake some dough. I do pride myself on having soft baby hands, though. This is just a true fact about me, and it's one that I'm not angry about, unlike other facts that we've been talking about so far tonight. Wait, swallow his pride? Does that mean he'll use different weapons? No! Chat, there's nothing special about giving up. I made a promise to myself. And I'm not gonna let me down. I let chat down all the time, but me is a little bit different. Griffin, you can't totally own us if you decide to do something different now. What? I'm not talking just specifically with regards to Cuphead. I just mean in all things. Look at this streamer just admitted he doesn't swallow. No, I promise I love cum! Don't tell anybody I said any different! Oh, I was about to say that those were some clean cookies. Not true. Nice. Okay. Yeah. I survived the cookies. Roblox, can you survive the cookies? Obby. Roblox, who killed Cuphead? Who ate the cookies? Obby. Free VIP. New DLC out now.
It's on.
Act like it then. Cuphead, who impregnated Chef Saltbaker, Tycoon. New game passes available. Roblox, give birth to and adopt a baby Cuphead and Mugman.
Here's a real high-class button. Now go. A brawl is surely brewing. You're up.
I think expert mode adds 2 things of fire to dodge. Good lord.
And begin.
Who plays this and asks for it to be harder? The kind of person who plays this and goes, I can play this with my eyes closed. Come on. Give me a real challenge. I do fear this person. Alright, let her rip! Come on, my little coupling. I adopted you, I gave birth to you, I raised you. Oh, shit! What's happening? My power grows with such aplomb. Your end is here upon my palm. Well, I never actually got to see what the second phase was. You got pretty angry, I guess. POV, you are an ingredient. You can't adopt someone if you gave birth to them. I gave birth to Cuphead, and then Cuphead, like, found a new family. Like, he ran away. Because I tried to make him play classic Sonic. He's like, fuck this, I'm leaving forever. And then like years later, he was like, I'm sorry, I made a mistake, classic Sonic is good. And I said, I knew you would say this. And I welcome you back with open arms. And then I like re-adopt him into like my custody. That's what happened. That's the magic of these Roblox games, is that they are like role-play simulators. So, as far as I'm concerned, all of this is true. These limes look so good. I don't know about when they're alive, but they do look very juicy. Yeah. I just wish they didn't hurt so much. Man, if someone threw a lime at me, I wouldn't lose 1/5 of my health. Grow up. You know, a fireball, I get it. Sure. Like a strawberry? Strawberry's so yummy, I eat it. I restore my health. Also worth noting, though, that you can shoot the cookies.
A great plan.
Lime a lime. Max, how is that live alive? How did it turn out? I know you've been playing that lately. Oh my, if you just, like, jump and shoot, yeah. Then you make your life so much easier. Oh my, holy shit! Has the cookie equation been solved? Is it so? Because, you know, it doesn't get rid of, like, all the cookies, but it helps reduce it to, like, a manageable level. I'm kind of okay with that. This is, like, my one issue that I've had, and now there's, like, an answer. There's a way. Oh, man, just let me unload. Dude, I gotta unload! It actually rules. I was horrifically nervous about the localization from the trailers, but it's actually kind of goated. No way! I've been kind of, like, secondhand, like, absorbing those nerves, and just, like, assumed that it would be bad. But that's really good to hear, actually. Alright, well now it's just the lime's giving me trouble. It's like the first thing I got used to, too. See, like, 2 cookies I can handle. I just can't deal with, like, the whole squad all at once. Nah, I was super wrong, and I'm so glad. I think I still prefer the original, but the remake is an incredible way to play it. Well, that's really good to hear. Now we'll have to wait for him to remember his alt weapon, and he'll have it completely solved. I don't think the alt weapon really solves much here. I think this short range, paired with how tall he is, doesn't really, like... I mean, it kind of reaches if you're, like, directly beneath, but diagonal isn't gonna make much happen, and I'm not directly underneath him too often. So I don't see that coming in that handy. Especially because you have to be in, like, aligned in such a way where all 3 of them are hitting him. It's just not going to be very useful in this battle. I don't know why I tried to jump over that one. Man, if only jumping helped spread reach the bosses, but I thought touching his head hurts you.
Good game, or well done. You're up.
Seems kind of risky when so much of everything else that you're doing is, you know, you gotta jump over other things, so you might, you know, jump to reach him, and then, like, waste your jump for something, like, more important, you know, like jumping over the limes. Remains to be seen if the risk versus reward balances itself out for this boss in such a way that makes it worth doing. But I am, like, at 4 health and my specialist charged, so maybe there is something to this. It's pretty promising, actually. See, now this is a language, chat, that I speak. This has got to be it soon. Yeah, I don't know if touching his head hurts you. It must have been something else, some other obstacle that I just, like, wasn't seeing. Oh! Again! I really, really, really want to see what this transition is. What I've learned is that Griffin hates risks and only wants rewards. This is the thing about gambling, though, is that I lose. This is what Cuphead 1 taught me. I don't know. The jumping strategy, I can't get retry trigger happy when I'm still only on the first phase. This is still learning as far as I'm concerned. It's not like I'm saving my hits for like another phase. This is all there is as far as like my experience of the world goes. I love risks. Yeah, people who win will say this. I don't know. I'm beginning to suspect this is actually a dangerous thing to have taught me that I can do. I love how the phase transition stops at the hand close so you don't get to see it if you died. It does give me, like, a little bit more to, like, work towards, to, like, believe in, to anticipate. Phase 1 is definitely the hardest, really. I suppose that's good news. Man, playing this, like, literally makes me want to go back to, like, the final boss of, like, the base game. And just, like, see, like, has it always been this hard, or is this, like, worse? Because I don't think the, this first phase, at least, is, like, very, like, projectile aggressive. Rather than, like, bigger, focused, like, telegraphed attacks. I mean, you know what projectiles are coming. But it's, like, very bullet-heavy. Or meanwhile, I'm thinking about, like, the horse, for example. Which is, like, all just, like, physical attacks. Wait! Is this what Chad is always trying to tell me when I play a Pokemon game and I don't know the difference between physical and special? Nah, the devil had less to deal with, you're not wrong. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I did practice before starting the DLC with a little bit of the base game of Cuphead. And, honestly, I don't think that anything could have prepared me for this. If it, like, exceeds the difficulty of the final boss. Oh, no! That's awful. Hey, but here's a question, though. When I'm using the red shot, I almost get the feeling that, like, it fills my special gauge, like, a little bit faster? Is that true? Because I thought it was, like, contingent on, like, the amount of damage you do, but it might be contingent on, like, the number of shots that you land. I don't know.
A brawl is surely brewing. Here goes.
Big if true, though. Like, that's a huge benefit to factor into the strategy. One might even say a reward. Oh, the cookies. It does feel faster. So your more shots are being landed, so it makes sense. Spread also hits harder. I'm aware of it hitting harder if you like land all three. That's what the jumping is for. This is why I'm doing this. Because Chef Saltbaker having like a long face is great for when you're aiming diagonally. When you're directly beneath him, it's actually like not a good thing. Because it doesn't take much spread for the spread to stop like hitting. So the only way you'll actually get the benefit of landing all three for the increase of damage compared to the regular shot is by that jumping. Though it is a hell of a wrinkle to throw in, considering that I'm already having trouble. Even when that's like not factored in. Does make quick work of these cookies, though, I have to admit. Imagine how many great tricks you'd learn if you tried other shot types, too. Unlike the EX attacks, the super arts are unaffected by the damage reduction when using either of the heart charms. You know, I did also notice one. There was like a charm that is also health related. I think it like, if you land a parry or a certain amount of them, and it like increases your health. I think I got that like after the dog plane boss. Does that give me more or less health than the 5?
Here's a real time-lapse and begin.
Because I think I do have to choose one or the other. I can't stack it, unfortunately. It could be cool. Didn't use it personally, but the text was that, if memory serves. Oh wait, you can just view the screen. You don't have to exit the level to look at this. Yeah, what's the other one called? Gain 1 HP on your first, third, and sixth parry. So it does give you more HP for doing that. First, third, and sixth. Now, is it gain or replenish? That's the language that I'm concerned about. Because that sounds like, altogether, that is like 6 HP instead of 5. Like, I parry all the time. I parry these ice cubes like it's nobody's business. I'm sorry, the sugar cubes. So it's not like a new kind of behavior that I'd have to like go out of my way for. And it also didn't say anything about reduced damage either, so I guess that'd be like a win-win for both me and for chat. Worth thinking about. Because I would be at, like, what? 3 HP instead of 1 right now? No, actually, I'd be dead because I'm not starting with 5 anymore. That's the other thing. Is that I'd be starting at 3 and I'd have to work my way back up. Which isn't quite so easy. Gain and replenish are the same thing in this game. What I'm asking is, if I'm already maxed out at 3 HP and I get a parry, does that increase me to 4? Or it's like, oh no, your max HP is 3, so that you just wasted that.
Here's a real high-class battle. Now go!
Oh, I was really gonna get excited if I was able to, like, just stand still and get rid of every single cookie. Pretty damn close, though. In that scenario, you would get 4. The max HP limit is like 9 or 10, I think. I'll try it on. Ugh. What an ugly number. 3, though. 5 is so much cooler. Bingo, yeah, there's 4, though. I feel so naked now. I'm gonna have to parry 2 more things just to get back up to 3. See, because now this feels to me like I'm just starting with 2 damage. Like I didn't do anything, I'm getting punished now. There's something about, like, the clueless expression on the sugar right before it dies. Like, you're just kind of looking around, not sure what's happening just yet, and then BAM! It's like he gets hit by a fucking truck and blown into a million pieces! Barely even gets to see it before he knows it's over. I can't be doing the retries. Being naked doesn't sound like it'd be a problem to you. No, I'm playing Cuphead! It's hard to say if the increased damage is, like, offsetting how long I would last otherwise, because the battles are ending faster. But that halfway still feels kind of like par for the course. So really nothing has actually changed. Yeah, no, I'm going back to the other one. Because the thing is, within this first phase, I maybe parry like 3 total. And if I want to get back to 5, then I have to do 6, which is not going to happen. So the actual theoretical ceiling of which I can get more isn't actually, like, real. It's an experience that I'll never get to have. chat in shambles when I switch back.
This map will turn red hot. Now go!
Literally jumped into every projectile to try and make his wrong biased point seem even more correct. I'm not doing this on purpose. If I could choose not to do this, I would. I actually just play like this. Hey, that was beautiful, though. Between the two limes and the fireball, no damage. Oh. Oh, the jumping! So you gotta watch out, because the lines are coming from the left. Now they're gonna come from the right. Hey, here's an idea. Oh shit! 2 HP, I'm still avoiding the obstacles? He's picking me up! Whoa! Oh, this is gorgeous. I don't know what I'm shooting at right now, though. I think that... These? Okay, these. Oh, the music too? Wow!
This map will turn red hot.
If the results are the same, then the one that produces results more... I'm sorry, I gotta pause to read this. If the results are the same, then the one that produces results more quickly is more optimal.
A great plan ends up. And begin!
I say that there are consequences. There are faster consequences. And I don't like those. And I will note, by the way, that this advancement to the second phase, the longest I've ever lasted, happened on the 5 HP charm and not the parry one. Oh dear. Oh dear! Now I'm feeling like a little bit of a strawberryless box. So here's my question about the cartoon box, is... how much a part of its body are the strawberries like supposed to be? Like, is it a cartoon box or is it a cartoon box of strawberries? Because there is a difference, believe it or not. Ho ho ho! Oh, they keep coming back. Oh, you gotta set a lot of these things off then, huh? They come back in those spots, so don't stand where you knock them out. Yeah, okay. For some reason, I thought that those were all like different ingredients. Like each corner, you just had to get once. But if you can just like focus on one corner and it's all the same, then like why not? I guess. I guess the factor at that point would be just like waiting for stuff to like respawn. Because you can go faster if you do like multiple sides, if you just kind of rally them like that. Griffin be like, result-oriented thinking actually isn't a fallacy. Sample sizes aren't real. When have I ever said that? Aside from just now.
Here's a real thing last time. You're up.
The thing about the limes that I'm also noticing, just like, hold on. Let me like wait for one to like come to me on the floor. Yeah, they move faster than Cuphead can run. So the dashing is actually like you have to do. The gnome berries came in a bag when you stole them, so presumably the bucket was just filled with them. Okay. So, like, you could get new berries and the bucket would be happy again, right? Yeah, but pepper wasn't a collected ingredient. Well, yeah, because it's not, like, magical gnome pepper. It's just, like, you know, a normal thing to be in a chef's toolbox. Because I guess it's the same question of, like, is the milk in Cuphead's head supposed to be, like, part of him? Or is he just, like, empty and he happens to be carrying milk, you know? I feel like this is, like a very, like, philosophical question. Suppose I could have done something about that. Oh wow, and I got to the second phase anyways. Look at that. It's his soul. The devs confirmed it. Okay, so I think the strawberries are also a soul in a sense. I think it has to be the same rules for everybody. You can duck under the fire too? Holy shit. That's kind of major. Unless I like just barely did it at like the minimum point. And if it's like all the way down, it just doesn't count. Maximilian Fun Bill Miller, there is no reason for you to be clipping things like this. Salt owns pepper in this. I guess so. Where's like Chef Pepper Baker? How come this is just like a guy and then the pepper is just like a three-eyed freak? Griffin, why can the box run away on its own then? Well, it's like when you cut the head off of a chicken, right? Or maybe like the box is gonna be maybe like a little bit like brain damaged after that. You know, it's not gonna be the same person. It's just like kind of missing a part of them, right?
A great plan. Here goes.
Hey, so why does Chef Saltbaker want to, like, control the astral plane so badly, anyways? He already seems pretty powerful to me. I don't see why he needs, like, the extra help. Why? I thought I pressed left. How embarrassing. I'm shocked that I made it to this phase anyways, though. Yeah, okay. Just kind of hang out. Just like, you know, take it easy. Oh! That might be a new record, believe it or not. And with a totally wasted special, too. If I could control the astral plane, I'd want to. But, like, what would you do with it, you know? Like, once you get there, to that point in your life, what do you do with this ability that you couldn't do before? That, like, makes your life better, right? Seems to me they'd probably just stay the same, right? Not much really change. Guys, it's just like Joe Biden. There we go. Who's Joe Biden in this situation? That's a good question. I guess Joe Biden is the one who wants control over the astral plane. Because if we liken this to the presidency, and then once he has it, nothing fundamentally changes, then I guess that's how that adds up. Do you think this is how Joe Biden sees the world? Like, he'll just be like sitting in his fucking cabinet meeting. He's like, Mr. President, the economy is in pretty rough shape right now. We need some fresh ideas on what to do. And then Joe Biden is just like sitting there completely dead-eyed, and everybody just looks like fucking rubber-hosed bouncing limes in his head. And he says, you don't know Cracker Jack. You don't know. This is like Cracker Barrel. Here I go. Digging in again. You think I look like a stalker? Oh, Joe! Oh, Joe, he wants to bury the ghosts of the dogs.
A brawl is surely brewing. It's on.
Oh shit, here we go. Oh, or perhaps not.
Good day for well and begin.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Wait, blowing it? Go back to one hell of a dream. You were better at that one. Ooh.
Good day for well done. Now go.
I wish I were the ingredients. I don't know about that dough, but there is something strangely satisfying about watching the box get squeezed. You know, he's not very happy about it, but you know.
Here's a real.
He is like the only one who's able to like walk away after the situation. So if you had to pick one. Come on, give me the damn... How embarrassing. Man, I'm crossing this threshold quite often now, though, at the very least. I mean, strawberries have lots of seed in them. Jackie, don't even pretend that you unintentionally omitted the S. Is that what you mean to say? Is that your big joke, Jackie? Is that strawberries have cum in them? Because if I want someone to squeeze the strawberries of me, that'd be quite unfortunate, considering that my life revolves around the acquisition of cum, not the loss of it. God! I mean strawberries have lots of seed in them. Seed has an S in it. At the end! Seeds plural. Seeds as in... the little... What are seeds made of? Like, what is, like, the material that you would, like, describe, like, the exterior of a seed as? Like, what is that? Is it, like... this is, like, wood? What the fuck is a seed? Because, okay, like, plant is made of leaf. What is seed made out of? Does it depend? A pine cone is like wood, right? Or is a pine cone made of pine cone? Is that leaf? Is it like a rigid leaf? Fiber, I think.
A brawl is surely brewing. Here goes.
Chris, why are you saying wood in all caps? Is that an outrageously wrong answer? It's like brown and hard, and it comes from a plant. It's like there's stems and there's bark. You know, it's wood. It's in like the right department. You know, it's not something that you wouldn't see in a plant. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go all the way to this edge and just fire this off from here. Oh, hey, and that also got rid of the oncoming cookies. Alright. I've put my time in. Give me the damn second phase already. Oh, the cookies! Yup! I can't get over how, like, immaculately shaded these frames are. Oh. Oh, the fireballs! I believe in you, Griffin. You got this. Thank you, Valsonics. Somebody has to. Man, 2 hits? 3 hits this early on, though, is not very inspiring of much confidence. It's not a good performance to hand in immediately after somebody says they believe in you. Hardened fiber. Strawberries have lots of seed in thems. Sneeds, seed and feed. Chucks, suck and fuck. Many brown things are from a tree. Autumn leaves, pine cones, squirrels, nuts even. Getting impatient when using the double heart charm Omega Law. Chris!
This match will be red hot. Here goes.
You can do it. This definitely does feel like a better run than last time, that's for damn sure. That's not a high bar to clear, though. Oh my, another special almost already good to go? Gee. Yeah, just focus on these bottom ones. Fire it off! Oh, but it's not gonna do anything! These are the only things that matter, so having a special... Man, I can't get over, like the rotation on the head. It's, like, so smooth. Like, distractingly so. Wow. You know what, though? That actually is more than halfway. The spacing of these phases is, like, very, like, tightened up towards the end. Maintaining this is nearly, not nearly as difficult as it is with the first one. So, it's got something to this. I'm having a great time with these limes, though. I used to be a lot more nervous about, like, hanging out around the side when they, like, don't go off the screen, but they, like, wrap up around the side and then, like, turn around. I'm like, that's a no-go zone. I'm not fucking with that. But now I feel better about it. Like, that was a sloppy run, and that was, like, 3/4, and I just, like, shrugged it. Like, I would really have to try just to get half earlier. So that feels good. Probably because you've been focusing instead of bantering. I do... I do worse when, I'm forced to say Omega Lol out loud. I'm not very pleased about that. But that really is how I read it, because I don't have better Twitch TV. So I just see you typing in all caps Omega Lol. I'm like, oh, I guess Chris talks like this. Yeah, especially if I do build my way up to a second special on the second phase, and then, like, if it's not useful then I just won't use it, and then I'll already have it, like, immediately ready to go by phase 3. That's juicy. Juicy like the blood of limes. I am finding, though, that if you are positioned just right, the jumping isn't really as necessary as I thought it was. Enable Omega Lol? I don't want it! It's insulting enough in the form of just letters, as, like, a conceptual idea. I think replacing it with, like, an image of a man laughing at me, you know, wouldn't really help things much. Real chat members who wish to mock me have the Yoshi lol emote, which I think is honestly superior. There are many options out there in the market. Is the only difference between blood and juice just whether it comes from an animal or a plant? Is that the only thing? I guess it depends on where juice in a fruit comes from, right? Because I just assume that it's like, you know, a fruit gets wet and it, like, retains moisture in, you know, little juice retaining pockets, you know? It's just a kind of surface that is good at, like, keeping liquid in it. I mean, leaves have, like, veins, but leaves also aren't, like, wet in that way. They're, like, waxy, and the exterior of them can get wet, but leaves don't really, like, need to get wet, like a lime does. Because we have veins, that's like an active vascular system, right? But leaves, there's I mean, there's veins, but, like, there's nothing pumping through it, so that's, like, passive, right? If you ever chopped up an herb, those boys got juice in them.
This match will turn red hot. Here goes.
This is awesome. This is not so awesome. I almost got, like, dropped right on top of that sugar cube, too. Not a good idea. Alright, make with the phase 2 already. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna run away from these. I never expect the fire at like the middle of the screen to like just drop down like that and do his funny little dance around. Fuck off. In the first phase, just like wiggles at the top of the screen. I don't know what the purpose of the little dancing is for. According to the wiki, the leaves he's throwing in phase 2 are pineapple mint. Man, I'm trying to think. It's been a while since I've had a pineapple. You guys got any that you can spare? Because I do like it and I do want some. Hey, here's an important question too, though. When you, like, shoot the cookies, does that also, like, serve to fill up your gauge, or is it only on the boss? Because, you know, that's like a fun little freebie, too, come to think of it. Yeah, it is, like, the equivalent of getting, like, squid bagged. Just, like, immediately fucking blasted out of existence. And they don't waste a second to just start fucking dancing on your grave. I used to have a can of pineapple slices for breakfast in high school. I'm like jealous. That's a decadent way to start the day. Like, how can your day possibly go wrong if that's how you start it? Like, it's putting your best breakfast foot forward. Truly.
A brawl is surely brewing. And begin.
I just want to practice something here, though. I just want to do this. It seems that destroying the cookies does fill your gauge. Interesting. I threw that on purpose, though.
You're up.
Okay.
This match will be red hot. Here goes.
Man, that was beautiful. That was a beautiful lime phase right there. If I do say so myself. Good lord. The absolute footwork on display, Cuphead. Alright, well, it's over. Show's over. Nothing to be impressed by anymore. Keep it moving, folks. Bro, move on. Thank you. Okay. 3 health, 3 health. This is a good start. Do not stand in the middle. Fuck with the pepper. Oh, I see why the fire is different, because it bounces around the floor instead of arcing from the ceiling. It's the opposite. Man, I'm still taking a lot of dumb damage here, though. But you can't stand where they're going to respawn. You remember this advice. Let's get some corner ones. Why not? Oh, the leaves! Oh, the pineapple mint. Wow! Wow, that was close!
A great plan. Here goes. And more importantly, that was a great,
lead-in as well. Having 3 HP by the end of the first phase, that's nothing to sneeze at. Unlike the peppers, which do nothing but this. Yeah, this little corner with the limes, it's a fun place to be. You know, when there's not fireballs and strawberries all over the place. You know, that's manageable at least. Sneeze my salt. Shut the fuck up! I would love to see, like, Andre do, like a YouTube channel about, like, cooking, and I'm not joking. I would love to see what that... You know, because we've seen what Arlo eats. Have you guys seen Arlo's disgusting pizzas?
This match will turn red hot. And begin!
Let me share with you a cool bit about cilantro. No, I can't say I want to. The YouTuber Arlo? Yes, the blue puppet Arlo. This guy.
Bitch. Here's a real time-lapse battle. Here goes.
Yeah, like I said, not a good place when there's other things stacked on top of the limes. But on its own, it really is a freebie to get in, like, a lot of free damage.
This match will turn red hot.
Andre is the guy who tweets at Chipotle, I'm sorry, complaining that there's a leaf in his food.
There will be hell.
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
There will be hell to pay.
It's actually an in-character burp. Andre does this too.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
And Rick.
Morty, we've got to make the time machine.
Here's a real time-lapse battle. Here goes.
Here's a cool bit about the fabric of the universe. Check it out, Morty. I put myself into the analysis machine. I'm Pickle Andre.
Oh! That could have been a blast.
Hey, Morty, flip the pickle over for a cool bit.
A brawl is surely brewing. And begin!
Yeah, been a while, jeez. Oh! And a while more it shall be.
A brawl is currently brewing. It's on.
Oh! God! Not even a single pixel that was on the screen! It's the worst misfire yet! Wubba my lubba, dub my dub. Alright, Jackie, that's maybe a bit of a step too far. Gotta hop off, good night. Alright, have a good night, Appleman.
This match will be red hot. It's on.
Oh god, they're coming from this side! Wait, this is like a little hectic, actually. Wait. Wait, I'm like overwhelmed? Oh, hey, let's fire off one of these real quick. Oh, God. This little, like, in-between phase where you can tell that he's about to launch into 2, but the attacks from 1 are, like, still coming. Gives you a really tough time. Like, I just panic and I take a bunch of, like, unnecessary damage.
This match will be red hot.
When, like, phase 1 is already, like, done. And it's just, like, the leftovers. To use, a culinary pun.
Now go.
I can't start getting like this.
A great plan.
Like, I've earned the right to a little bit more than usual, but not by that much. Just not on the first... We'll call it, like, the first ingredient. No damage on the first ingredient is the rule. Because I can do that. Okay, second ingredient, so now I can take damage. Not that I did that to demonstrate anything, it just happened to shake out that way. Gee.
This match will be red hot. And begin.
Do I? Hold on. I'm like looking around. Yeah. You know, I have like a little stress Mario block that I actually got as like a gift from aforementioned babysat kid. And I've never felt the need to use it, but just like these D buttons, you know, I was talking about like 10 minutes in that this is getting uncomfortable, and I really just do feel straight up fatigued now. And I feel that this may be just like a good little exercise to do in between these attempts, just to like give myself like a little something to try and recover. I don't know if that's helpful or not, but
Good day for
just something to loosen it up, you know. God, I hate being old! What's the point? that's a little low. Oh, it went like underneath! Look at that! That's tragic. Oh! I still made it to this phase and either way? Wow. Quote-unquote old. Yes, old! A younger me would not have these issues. Same with my wrist. It really does feel like occasionally helpful that you can get like a slight window in there before they come back to like, you know, sneak in some early damage, you know what I'm saying? Oh! I have such a horrible need to go for the parries, even though it's not necessary on this phase, and I've said as much aloud. I have no idea how I avoided that line. Hey, that's a really early special to fire off, though. Like, I did a pretty good job of, like, my damage being, like, fairly relentless, you know? I kept the pressure on pretty thick, I think. Like, wow, that is a fast transition to phase 2. Let's be real. You guys gotta take some antihistamines, come on, man. It's like embarrassing. Not necessary, Griffin. It never is necessary. I have like no free will when I see it. So-called free thinkers when they see a parryable pink object. I can't help myself! Oh, and then I stood in the corner. Wow, right on the line, too! Jeez! I don't even know if I needed to, like, trigger any more of those. That was probably just, like, ready to go, just like a timer that I had to wait out. Man, that phase, that was something magic. It really was. That was like a beautiful flow state I was in. It's kind of early damage. It's not great, though. Not great, though, compared to last time. I'm gonna be chasing that high for the next hour. Do you think you've improved enough to go back to the parry regen charm? No. Because, like, at best, I'm entering that, final phase. I say final, it's the second one, Griffin. Having taken 2 damage. Which, starting with 5 is nice, because then that means 3. But with the parry regen, that means that, like, I would be down to 1 health at best. Which is not great. There's something very silly to me about, like, me having the most, like, stressful, anxious, high-stakes time of my life. And then meanwhile, somewhere else in the world, my friend Tori is playing Stardew Valley and just chilling out. Oh, I didn't expect it to go left so quickly. But you love parrying peppercorn. Now, you do make a good point here. You do make a good point. For now, we'll say that it is on the table, at least in theory. And if things don't really move along to phase 3 in the next couple of attempts, then yeah, I can try it on. Yeah, trying to go over those cookies is a rough game because they bounce back fast and hard. Nice, nice, nice. Not nice. Ooh, yummy. Yummy. Oh. This is what it's like cooking the Among Us meal.
Here's a real-time last It's on.
Oh my god, yeah. I'm just like imagining all the ingredients just being like different Among Us's. And like just cutting them apart and like breaking them into pieces, like rolling them flat, like tearing their insides out in like all these different like gory ways. And all the little Among Us's are like trying to run away. Now that's what I call farm to table. Man, that camel's insane. Among Us is? Right, Among I, I'm sorry. Among I is the correct plural.
Here goes.
Bro, Chef Saltbaker was an imposter! Maybe onto something here. Germa's chat during this boss was hilarious. Oh, Germa played this? I'm not like a regular Germa watcher, but I'll tune in every now and again. I could swing some Germa Cuphead. Saltbaker is making the imposter is Susgrin the whole time!
A great slam and stop. It's on.
I still, there was a... I feel like this is probably more of like a you had to be there kind of thing, but I remember, what was it, the Dollhouse streams? Where like everybody was like watching that in real time, and there was like this big event that everybody was like there for. I remember hearing a lot about that. I have no idea what the fuck it is though. I have no idea what happened. Oh, bro, come on, man. The sloppy meal?
A brawl is surely brewing. Here goes.
He didn't like it because he didn't like Cuphead. Oh. That's unfortunate. That's probably going to be you during the baseball stream, too. What's the baseball stream?
A brawl is surely brewing. Now go. A great slam and stop. Here goes.
Alright, here goes. 2 HP into phase 2. Whoa, did you hear it was like still making like the shooting noise for a few seconds even though Cuphead wasn't doing anything? Developers. I hate landing on the leaf. I think that there's ground and then it's not. Alright, hold on though. Fun quote from the wiki page for this boss. The flame that appears in the fight is a direct reference to a sentient flame that appears in the 1931 Fleischer Studios cartoon Bimbo's Initiation. Germa loves when people use his green screen stuff to put him in baseball scenarios so much. He talked about wanting to do a stream where he played baseball, and it's finally gonna happen next month. Oh. I guess it has been like about a year since that Dollhouse incident, right? Like that was like last summer, right? Oh. I'm also weeping and wailing. Oh! Actually humiliating. Like, I'll never live that down. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna give this 3 more tries before I switch out. And that was a false start, so that didn't count. If you get hit on the first ingredient, then you get a free restart. I mean, like, 3 real attempts, and then I'll switch to the other heart charm for the parries. Now, sadly, that was not on the first ingredient, so I do have to eat it. I don't like, it doesn't go down nice. I don't like the taste one bit. Yeah, this dude loves lurching to the other side after he blows away the sugar. Fucking hell! Why am I like this? For the record, I do want you to know that I am like doing like a split second press left before. Wow, 4 HP going into phase 2? Jesus! I don't even need the special. See, look, it makes the sound again if you just like keep holding Y during that transition. And, like, Cuphead isn't shooting, but it makes the noise. Oh god. Okay, don't focus on the corners, just keep it focused on the ones down here. As we discovered with the other phase, it's patience that wins the day, and so too shall it win this this phase. Youch! Youch! Alright, so that was 1 real attempt. That's what 1 real attempt looks like. So 2 more.
Here's a real time lapse battle. Here goes.
So when's the expert mode stream? I could probably barely do the expert mode even in like the base game.
Good day for well done.
Like it's not even like a funny hypothetical to think about. It does like make me shudder. Man, 4 HP on the second phase and I still squandered it. And not even for the usual reasons. You know, normally what gets me is just trying to go for the parries more often than I should. And it wasn't even that, really. I just, like, stood still a lot, I guess. Focused on the corners. I think in the future, though, I'm gonna give up on those upper corners. I think it's fine just to, like, take a little bit longer in exchange for, like, not putting myself in harm's way so often. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe. See, he always goes over here. Alright, that's enough. Scoop me up. I'm Skeletor! Ha ha ha! Yeah, the kind of left and right movement of the leaves takes some getting used to as well. You have to, like, kind of internalize that rhythm to know, like, when to move. Because, I mean, you can try to, like, jump over it a little bit, I guess, but without knowing exactly where the floor is, it's kind of better to, like, kind of sway with it, move with it, rock side to side. Alright, another good second attempt. And now comes 3.
Now go.
Griffin, play the Cuphead Geico ad. I don't know what that is, and I'm very afraid to learn, so I won't. Some things were never meant to be known.
A great plan and stop. It's on.
They spend so little time on the ground, and somehow I find the window for them to be touching the ground while I myself am on the ground. Very unpleasant. Very uncool. Little bear! Alright, that's enough of this. Okay, but it is easy to get the corners, like, near the very beginning when, like, the attacks haven't started, like, going crazy yet. So you can get, like, a nice early one, but that's about it. Alright, that's the third try. We're putting the damn charm on. Oh my... I literally read that as heart fring. I got problems, man.
A brawl is currently brewing. And begin.
This is how they make the food at Los Pollos Hermanos.
Good day for well done. And begin.
Oh. See, but now, missing those parries is, like, in itself, sort of a punishment. Because you need to be landing those just to get back up to 5. And maybe beyond if you're lucky. But you usually get, like, what? 2 pink cubes per sugar phase? Except for that one, I guess. I didn't deserve it. Alright, lay it on me, though. This should take me to 2, I believe. Yeah, okay. See, I don't see this really changing much about the situation, because at least, like, the strength of your shots affects the first phase. This has, like a middleman, like a kind of like a little intermediary. Because I think you just need to, like, land a certain amount of peppers, and that number doesn't change based on your shot types. I guess maybe you can, like, send the peppers earlier. You do need to, like, deal a little bit of damage to them, just, like, on their own. Didn't have to use my special, though, either, so that counts for something. Oh my god. Heart ring as usual, I see. Jeez.
This match will be red hot. Here goes.
I think it stacks, but it glitches out during phase transitions. What does? The heart ring charm? Or are we still talking about the sound carrying over? He's gonna go this way. No second sugar cube again. Oh, lime! Lime!
This match will be red hot. And begin.
Perhaps I'm overestimating the value of this heart charm. Because I've certainly parried a lot of pink cubes in my day, but I guess in any individual battle, they're just not as commonplace as one might think.
Good day for well done. And begin.
Yippee! Down to 3. Yippee! Down to 2! So now to get back up to 4, which is the last increase that I can do, I have no choice but to parry these little peppercorns. These little pepper flakes. God, this is driving me crazy that I cannot, for the life of me, see like where the floor is. I thought I could blast both of them. It was not a good idea. The Fabled 2 HP? No. Wasn't meant to be! Some bosses are better than others, and some are just spoiling for a fight. When things get thorny, I almost said horny, for Cuphead and his pal the Gecko, are they up to the challenge? I didn't even get paid for this, Chris. Why are you making me read this shit?
Here goes.
Is Geico even like a thing in Canada? Like, I just did an ad read for a service that does not exist in my country for a company that I don't know of or use. Thanks, Chris. You really made the stream a better place. I was feeling that way a lot during the, that conversation, we had about, like, what was it? I guess just, like, companies that do a lot of defense contracting with the US military, and, a lot of the language in that was, you know, us and our taxes, and, like, I'm Canadian, I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about, it's not me. This is simply the thing about being on the internet, is that everybody just kind of becomes American by default, I think. Oh, the hopping fire! The leaping linguini! Okay, this is gonna pay off so good, though, when I keep this special in my back pocket for long enough to make it to phase 3. Yes. When? If you're thinking of driving your car to Canada, rest assured that your Geico insurance will still cover you, God damn it.
A great plan. Now go.
What's the death count so far? I know there's a way to check in the base game. I don't know where you'd investigate this for the DLC.
Okay, 3 HP is bad. Let's roll. This is so funny. All I want to do is shoot, man! All I want to do is Cuphead! Jeez. Oh my god! I keep getting so close.
Here's a real-time class battle. It's on.
First ingredient didn't count.
It's on.
Poor fucking Chalice has had to sit here and watch this for like 2.5 hours. Please, Cuphead, I just want to watch something else! I could be watching Xenoblade 3 right now! Oh man, the classic duck under the floor line. Haven't had to use that technique in quite some time. That's tried and true. Ah, that takes me back to the old days. Simpler time. A simpler line. Oh. Getting hit by the parry. The very thing that has the capability of giving life. Every time, every time, every time! Must be a very awful existence for Pepper to be, like, allergic to itself. Sometimes that's what I feel like. That's what my life feels like. Okay, I think... Oh, shit! The house is coming down! What the fuck is happening now? We're in Salt World? Is that what I'm shooting, or is it, like... just like a... That's the salt, alright. Kind of chill. I'll let it do its thing. Oh my lord! Your futile efforts were in vain. This world will be my salt domain! That's a good one. And I almost was past it too on the first try.
And begin. A great plan ends up. It's on.
No, that was too early. I'll make that a retry. Read it in Andre's voice? Andre... I do love to say things about my salt's domain. But, unfortunately, the full phrase eludes me already. Something about attempts being in vain, which I guess he was kind of right about at the end of the day.
Chef Seeger's Baker. Don't worry, you'll see it again. Maybe. Maybe I won't. Maybe if you believed in me, I wouldn't.
A brawl is currently brewing. You're up.
Lime into sugar is a good start, though. These are my two strengths right now. Okay, well...
A brawl is currently brewing.
You probably won't. You're right. Well, now I don't know what to believe! Cookie into sugar is also cracked, though, because you get some really good diagonal damage while attacking Saltbaker and the cookies without having to adjust your aim at all. Feels really good to do. Just not moving and getting so much in on one lineup like that. Jeez, that one came down fast. You're directly beneath the middle of the screen, and so is it. Okay, this has got to be a phase 2 pretty soon. Here we go. Hey, give me one of these real quick. No? Alright, if you say so. Man, these things just really poof into place too. There's not too much of them actively just traveling on their way. They're just there and then they aren't. I think I already used up all my parry bonuses, so this is kind of just it already though. Doesn't mean that I won't run it into the ground nonetheless. Yeah, I'm out of them, I'm pretty sure. Jeez! That must have been the last one, too. That felt like the last one. Yeah, look at that. Believe in yourself, Smile. That was a good idea. I wouldn't have thought of that, Jackie. Thank you. See, because he's kind of diagonally next to the sugar instead of right above it. So the hitbox for that is really nice. This game loves to give you little guys that you can shoot. Between that and the gnomes, little icicles on the floor, we've made a lot of little fuckers along our way, haven't we? Just a lot of small-scale bastards. Ah, could have been 5, could have been beautiful. Nice and close, nice and close, nice and close. Or don't, maybe. Maybe it's a bad idea. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I, ooh. Oh, I thought it was gonna go away and there'd be a safe place to land. You know, I'm beginning to feel a little tempted that maybe I do just want to use this special on this second phase. I'm one of those? Oh, a small, scaled bastard. Small, first adjective, scaled, second adjective. Lime into sugar, not so favorable. Man, 2 cubes and I missed them both. Not ideal.
Good game for well done. You're up. Here's a real last battle. You're up.
There it is. Give me the cookie sugar, baby. Give me the cookie sugar, baby. Oh, the errant berry. Alright, 3 HP is gonna be as good as it gets. Like, whatever, just like fire it off now, right? Like, whatever. Oh my god. Because then at least, like, future damage I'll be doing will, like, be building up to something? Maybe? I don't know. Ever see geckos hanging out on a window out of your house eating moths? That's me. Let me in. Jackie, where the hell do you think I live where I've seen a gecko? It's not exactly a famously Canadian animal, is it? This is why Geico isn't in Canada, because nobody knows what it is.
Here's a real last battle. And begin. Good game for well done.
Try not jumping during the second phase unless it's to get the parries. It's really just the leaves that give me so much trouble, because if there was like a clear, like, flat line of where the ground is, I mean, it's not like the terrain is like sloped or anything. But it is just like a smooth, like, uninterrupted surface. So it's hard to like see where the hitbox is. So I think the leaves are gonna hit the ground at a certain point, and I like maybe jump a little early. It's like, okay, well now they're like definitely gonna be gone. And then I land and they're not gone, and I land on the leaf and I take damage. That's what was happening earlier, so I'm just trying to like just not give a shit about it anymore. I don't know, I tried to like slalom between them. Nothing was really working. I am noticing though that I am being very aggressive with my attempts to God.
A great plan. Here goes.
With my attempts to fire off the shakers as like rapidly as possible. And I could see that being responsible for a good deal of the damage I'm taking in that second phase.
Here's a real last battle.
You can see yourself in the reflection of his hand. Oh shit! Big if true. Are there like reflections of the other things, like the leaves, or just me?
It's on.
Wait, I can see my reflection in the world when it is loading. 4 HP into this phase, though. This seems good. This feels good. Griffin, do you have a capybara? Like, in the country? Or personally? Oh yeah, there is a reflection there. Look at that. It's like nice and blurred, too. Like a nice frosted glass. I'm into it. It's never worth going for the top ones. It's never, ever, 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 ever worth it! I believe that's the animal that I was, like, very, like, afraid to learn about, though. Because I thought that they were, like, really small, and then it turns out that they're, like, secretly big, and nobody, like, told me. Like, I thought they were, like, the size of, like, a hamster, like, they're the size of a dog. But to answer your question, to answer any interpretation of it, like, neither, no. Do you want one? Not really. I'm not a big... I don't know. I don't know what that thing is. Is it like a kind of rodent?
Here's a real flashback. And begin.
I mean, who's offering, really, is the question. How did you think it was small? It's like most noteworthy for being the largest... Because it looks like it's small! It looks like a hamster, so I thought it wasn't like the size of a hamster. I really did like think to myself, like the instant I found this out, like this is exactly the sort of story that chat is gonna like rake me over the coals for like not knowing. I will say you should fear them. Yeah, if like normal hamsters were also that big, I would probably be afraid of them as well. The thing about most animals, if not just actually all of them, is that they kind of should all be feared in their own special little ways. I can't really think of any where, like, you shouldn't fear them is, like, good advice to give. Man, these things can outrun a dash, even? Come on. There we go. Come on! I did my part. I did my part. Rodents are very good at biting / chewing, and even though they're supposedly very chill, they can do a lot of damage with their teeth. That makes two of us.
Here's a real flashback. Here goes. Here's a real flashback.
I remember a story from a conservationist where something spooked one and they just stripped someone's leg off in a second. Oh my god.
Here's a real high-class battle. You're up.
A capybara, right? Not like a hamster? Because now we're just in the general topic of rodents, so that could be a lot of things.
It's on.
Cheesed to meet you. Peels your skin off. That'd be another, like, very upsetting, like, torture scene for, like, these ingredients. I could picture, like a sentient apple being pulled onto the table and he just, like, kind of slides its skin off. Man, remember when I got to go to Saltland? That already feels like forever ago. Give it a rest, man. I need a pink one right now. Oh, bingo, baby! Hamsters are awful little creatures, but capybaras are cute. And why am I reading chat right now? About a subject matter I don't even particularly care for! You know, if we're talking about, like, yaoi or something, then hey, I'll die for that. I'm not sure what the value is in this exchange. Hey, Saltland! I did it! Talking about yaoi saved the day! Oh god. Oh, whoa! That almost crushed me! Oh, well, there we go. There's the crushing. Your futile efforts were in vain. This will be my soul's domain. Wow. That made instant work of me. I guess the lesson at the end of the day then is when that kicks in, switch back to red immediately. I don't know what I did to get such nice damage. I had like a nice strategy going, like a nice little like pattern. It was working beautifully and I don't know what changed.
This match will be red hot. Here goes.
Alright.
A brawl is surely brewing. You're up.
Let's see, have there been good yaoi goings on? I'm trying to think if this is a subject matter that I have anything to report in a way that could improve my performance. I saw some good Corin and Niles pictures today. They were like dressed as maids, and I posted them in the Keaton and Corin channel on the Discord, so that was nice. That's my yaoi goings on. And I believe they were all from like different years. This artist was doing for like Maid Day, which I've always felt really bad about, like that I always miss out on it. Cause you know me, that's like my bread and butter. For some reason, I've never taken the opportunity presented. You know, I know like when it is like on the calendar. I feel like if I had like time to prepare for it, then it could be like something I could like queue up maybe. But unfortunately, it just isn't. Okay, well, there's that in the bag. How's the yaoi market holding up? The futures are up. Gotta be honest, though. Currently shorting the... I'm gonna short the Genshin Impact yaoi market. I feel like that's probably primed for a bit of an implosion, if I do say so myself. just based on the state of the market. You know, I think there's going to be some serious deflation. Shit. Hello. It literally works. Why does it work? Oh, it just comes down wherever you're standing. I thought it would always come down to the right side. I was like trying to like prepare myself in advance. Not a good idea. Hey, this background is great though. Hey, maybe focus on the foreground. Imagine shorting Genshin Impact Yaoi. Hey, here's what I say. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. If it can happen to Voltron, it can happen to anyone. You guys, I'll be the last one laughing when I'm rolling around in my piles of Yaoi money. It's like that scene in The Big Short where the two younger guys are gonna be like, "Wow, we're gonna make so much money. We were right about it all along." Like the older guys, like, you do realize that you just bet on like all housing collapsing, right? Like, I feel like I'm betting against like the death of Yaoi itself. But you know what? In the business, we like to call this a market correction. That's like shorting Amazon because you want them to collapse. It's based on facts and observation. Oh my, every time with getting too cozy with these corners. You're just owning yourself. Hey, listen, this is the nature of investing, is that it's a long game. You know, why buy Apple stock? You know, this company's useless. Only an idiot would do this, and I see the future that others don't see. So anyways, what's like the next Yaoi Enron going to be? Like the next like Yaoi scam? I guess that is what Voltron was. Oh, mommy. 4 HP on this phase with these charms. Hey, here's a question. Did I take any damage on that phase? Like, is this my first boost or my second boost from the HP? Oh my god. Oh my god. 5 HP on phase 2. It's my game to lose. my game to lose. It's my game to lose. It's my game to lose. Keep it focused. Keep it focused. Okay, no, I'm maxed out. I'm maxed out. Hey, 4 on phase 3 is a beautiful thing to have, though. You don't short and then say it's the long game. I do. I just did. Boom. Watch this. Watch this. This is gonna be over in a snap. What the fuck is that thing? It's a salt tornado. What in the Undertale is happening right now? Oh, fuck this, man. Oh, my 4 health. Hey, this music is going crazy right now, though. Maybe this is the wiser choice here. Fuck! But he was like in the way. There was no ground to jump to.
The mark of my salinity shall scar thy fired glaze.
Wow. Oh, you can parry the heart!
A great
I didn't understand this. It was pink, though. Man, I'm never gonna have it that good again. I had it so easy. It was handed to me on a silver platter and I still couldn't... I couldn't stand the heat. And I had to get out of the kitchen.
A great plan and stop. And begin.
Those salt pillars on the side look like one specific wall texture in Doom. If you know, you know. Okay, but like, what would happen? Like, I'm not even talking about Yaoi anymore. Like, in the stock market, if I said, I think this stock is gonna go down, and then it goes up and I lose like a little bit of money in the short term, but like, if I like keep holding, and then it goes, and then it collapses like later, like I still win, right? Let's get a little hectic over here. Never gonna have it that good again. Never gonna have it that good again. Getting greedy, I can't help but noticing. You know, maybe that you don't have to, like, get a full pepper launched, like, right away. You know, nothing like this, nothing crazy. But, you know, little cumulative actions. You know, you just build up, like, half a pepper. When one thing's gone, you come back later, you get the other half, you know? It's a lot more reliable that way. Okay, 2 HP on the third phase. Oh, the... Man, who even needs a fucking angle grinder for salt?
This match will be red hot. And begin.
All right, we have stock information. We have stocks knowledge. TLDR, shorting is betting against. Betting for is the long position. Short positions are typically a promise to buy a thing after a fixed time period. You make the money by borrowing and selling them at the current time. I saw the final phase in the thumbnail when loading the stream. Hi again, Chris. I got to it once, and I'm never getting to it again. So buckle up for another hour of Griffin Galactic goodness. So if the price goes up, you would just lose money. You wouldn't remake the money if it went down later. Okay. That is very different from what I thought it was, because I thought I thought it was like a you hold a backwards stock. Like, you know, you buy a stock, then you own it forever. So if you short a stock, you don't own it forever. Oh yeah, the heart is what he's like putting in his head in that phase. Man, these pepper shakers gotta put some fucking masks on or something. This is gross. This is like where food is prepared, you know? That was a clean second phase, though. My god. See that little fucking... Oh my god, that's... That saw blade starts like right next to you, huh? I'm trying to decide whether saving the special for the 4th phase is a good idea or not. Because it'll end this one right away, but also the 4th phase is like very vertical, so it's hard to say what the value in that is. But you know, if I can end it just by doing that, I don't know. It's gonna come from the top. Let's blast! Oh, I was gonna parry and I just fell short! Wow, at least I got back to the 4th phase, like, you know, it wasn't like a huge gap in terms of the amount of attempts it took, you know? Because when I first got to phase 3, it took a long time before I saw it ever again. Hold on, more stock facts. There are other forms of shorting, like the shorting in the previously mentioned Big Short. Those are policies where you basically lost money as you held the short. So again, after a certain point, you no longer make money if the stock or whatever took too long to fall. Oh my god, I'm gonna go into Yowie debt!
This match will be red hot. It's on.
The Yowie Bank is gonna repossess all of my Corrin and Keaton. I'll be left with nothing.
Now go. This match will be red hot. It's on.
Alternatively, though, if I do win, then that means that I'm, like, winning. My winnings are in Yowie.
Here's a real
Griffin wins Fortune Street? Ew.
A brawl is truly
The only Mario stocks I fuck with is that one board in Mario Party 8, but that's it. And also those Jason Steele videos, which for some reason I think are, like, gone again. Where he's like, Nintendo stocks are up. Thank God. John Nintendo is seen here celebrating. Nintendo stocks are down. Chaos in the streets today as Mario announces he is no longer... Like, there's several videos of this style, and now they're all gone again. Where did they go? Okay, a lot of damage, but also I didn't get too many parries, so we'll see. See, we're already getting somewhere with this. And I have ungotten somewhere with this. Oh, I guess that is the thing about standing directly beneath him, is that you're not only risking the bottom corners respawning, but they can also just like shoot down directly at you. I mean, there's not really much you can do to get out of the way at that point. Why did I walk into the fire? Why did I lose health in the cube? It's supposed to give me health. Jeez. Go long on Keaton X Core and then flood the Yaoi market with content. Yaoi market manipulation. Insider Yaoi trading.
Here's a real time-lapse battle. Here goes.
I'm getting an awful feeling that I want to switch back
A brawl
to just the guaranteed 5 HP at the start.
and begin.
But I know it's like, it's a lie. I become completely stubborn on like the opposite thing now. Fucking cubes!
This match will turn red hot. And begin.
Look at how close that was. I was, like, thinking in my head already, like, is this about to be, like a path to second phase, no damage? And it just barely wasn't, unfortunately. Yeah, but, I mean, if you are standing directly underneath them, they telegraph that they're about to sneeze, like, very far in advance. I thought that guy was gonna go sooner. Okay, 4 HP. This is our max. This is our new ceiling. Oh, the leaping, dude! This is a very sloppy second phase. Why? Why is it so close? Just put it on, like, the opposite end of the stage, man. It's not gonna make that much of a difference. Like, there had to be a meeting about that. Like, okay, where are we gonna put the angle grinder when it first spawns in? Where are we gonna position it? And some asshole at MDHR said, hey, wouldn't it be really funny? Wouldn't it be so dickish of us? We would laugh so hard if you put it right next to the player so they have like a split second to react. And they said, yeah, that is really funny. Let's do it. And someone in the room should have had the bravery to say no. That maybe you should be nice. Alright, 2 hits going into phase 2. We've got quite a bit of parry to milk here. I don't know how I avoided whatever the hell that was. Get away from me! Get away from me! Yes, you can instantly end that phase then if you so desire. Man, look at like they're like drawing like the platform from like slightly different angles. It's beautiful stuff. Oh, the walls hurt you too. Look at like the faces in them though. They're really flexing their muscles in like every aspect they can think of for this final boss. Like it really is like a visual, and I am using this pun intentionally, a feast for the eyes. You were so close? I don't know if I was. I really don't think that's the case. Just didn't have very good like a HP preparation leading up to that point, you know? Didn't leave myself with much wiggle room to work with. Back-to-back limes? Is it so? It's a moderately clean first phase. What do you mean +0? I was proud of that one! It's just a nice thing to say. I can't believe I got up to 5 here once. What was that? Imagine that 3-year-old seeing the walls. I never said that I was showing a 3-year-old Cuphead. Max was talking about 3-year-olds. Please don't unspawn. Wait, this is the trick though, because nothing ever hits the corner. The DVD rules. Alright, well here goes this. What do you mean the thing was... Oh. Oh! We get to start climbing! The dude didn't even, like, show up. Ah, yes. Downtime. Perfect time to look at the chat. Actually. That's what that phase means. It means it's time to relax, actually. This is what Chris gets for fudging a minor, inconsequential detail from a conversation that took place 3 hours ago. Kind of sloppy first phase.
Welcome to my sloppy kitchen.
Feeling a little bit due for a pink parry right about now. You notice that there's like none of these right now? Like, where did they all go? Oh my god. Just barely between the little flake and the flame. Okay, well, I was kind of hoping that I'd have a little more to work with going into this, but... Fucking hell! The floor was going away and you weren't moving for like 3 seconds. Because I was busy retorting Chris!
A great here goes.
I was almost loud and it's 2:30 a.m. Oh, I really have been at this for 3 hours and 20 minutes, haven't I? Once again, though, a very good thing that I saved this for its own stream, for its own session. Or else, in that case, we'd have another fucking 7-hour Hollow Knight on our hands. But, you know, who knows? We might just. Anyways. Personally, I think it's a little too early to say, honestly. Wait, was that an actually perfect first phase? For the very first time? Never been done before? Man, I really do deserve an A+. After all is said and done, though. You know? You know, just like for effort. I don't know if that's a metric that they rank in the results screen at the end, but it better be. They ought to start doing that. Okay, that's over with. That's over with. Yeah, just like give a guy some runway, you know? I'm gonna land on that saw blade. Oh, you can dash out of the special? That's really handy, actually. I didn't know you could do that. Alright, I am looking at the screen. I am not being distracted by chat. I'm still probably gonna fuck it all up. I'm not even shooting at this guy either. I'm just like parrying it like it's a fucking like royal minigame. Still gotta shoot the guy, you know? Man, it's really funny that I was trying to do this earlier without any parrying. I just was trying to like jump around him, you know? Oh my god. How close? How close? About halfway? A little underneath?
A great slam and stop. It's on.
Yeah. That's a tricky one. Because like you saw when I was there for a while, I had figured out, like, the movement, I guess, but I'm not really sure what the best, like, offensive strategy for that is. And no, we are not talking about switching weapons. You know what it was? I was using the blue. I should use the red. This is the difference. The spread shot.
And begin.
Yeah, me too. I guess at the end of the day, I really did get my berries squeezed. That didn't come out quite right. Oh, man. Look at how close that was to another perfect first phase. You know, despite it all, I'll at least be able to say I'm really proud of being able to pull that off. Yeah, that reflective floor really does wonders. But you know what they were doing with that? Wow, that was a beautiful weave. About as tight as it gets there. Okay, I think I'm already maxed out now. Probably not worth it. Okay, this is more like it. Okay, I do want to see... 4 HP is very generous to be going into this with. I want to see if I can save this special for Phase 4. Wow, yeah, because even without it, it goes down pretty quickly. Like, the special's honestly kind of overkill, if I'm being honest. So let's get, like, near the top. Then we'll, like, fire it off, like, here. Oh, well, maybe getting in the way would be, like, a nice start, though. Oh, but I guess that's the nice thing about being able to parry this so often, is it lets you build it up really easily, I guess. Also gotta switch to the spread shot. This feels good, this feels good, this feels good! That doesn't feel so good. I don't know about that one. And gorgeous music, though. Can't get enough of it. think I've had about enough. I think I'm full from this meal. See, this would be a really cool line to end on if I, like, don't die. Oh! Compliments to the chef. Yeah, I won't be having seconds, thank you very much. It's over. The long, wretched night has come to a close. I have a Donkey Kong heart right now. I just realized I'm not even wearing my watch. Where the fuck's my watch? That's like 3 hours of Donkey Kong anxiety. That definitely would have given me a heart rate warning. Like, I just realized how awful my chest feels the instant I stopped thinking about Cuphead. Like how, like the horrible things that I've been putting my body through. My hands hurt. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten all day. No, I'm fine with the B. I'm fine with the B. I can't believe it. Miss Chalice. How did he unshatter? Thank goodness you're okay. That dastardly salt baker! He had us hoodwinked the whole time.
This is a very scary imagery.
Gadzooks! This place is coming down! Let's get out of here! Woo! No! My bakery! Serves him right for duping us. But with the bakery destroyed, you're never gonna get that Wonder Tart, Chalice! That's okay. If some poor soul has to be sacrificed for me to live again, it just ain't worth it. You might even say it's cheating. But mark my words, boys. I'm never gonna stop searching. And in the meantime, if you ever find yourselves in a scrape, I'm just one cookie bite away. Besides, who needs a Wonder Tart when they can have the 2 new best pals instead? Wink. I like how he's like okay despite his body being shattered in the fight. I was wondering this myself. The epilogue. This isn't like playable, is it? No, this is just credits now. Oh my god! Oh, he gets a song? What is the crime exactly? I guess he killed a lot of people. Yeah, okay. I guess that's not very good. Wow. What a cool thing for me to have finally gotten around to playing, though. These really are, like, miraculously not only comparable to the high bar that the original Cuphead bosses set, but in a lot of situations, like, exceeded them. Like, they've really, like, honed their talents, for sure. Is this really what he's supposed to sound like? Chef Saltbaker? This song is called A Chef's Coda. Oh! We gotta keep an eye out for Chelsea McBride in the credits! Our commonplace woodwind, musician. Sound effects? Yeah, we're getting there. Perfect time to remember if we're just now getting into the audio component of the game. Oh, unless it's already all over. Oh, they're not here! I wasn't looking! Anyways, all I wanted to say was that this is a game that makes you want to animate again. That's what I'll say. Wait, no, there's more credits. Screen Novelties team. Okay, well maybe now we'll get into it. It's not too late. It's not too late. But, yeah. Nobody doesn't like Cuphead, man. I'm telling you. Oh, this is cute. Yeah, Cuphead or not, I cannot wait to see what these guys do next. Sound design? Okay, we're back into it. The dog I'm walking thanks you for taking that long. Hey, okay. Okay, now we're just to localization. Maybe we did miss it. It probably was in that like coloring book style credits. Yeah, because like Cuphead in general is like a very like focused vision, and they are good at that. But I would love to see this level of passion and craftsmanship applied to like literally anything else. It's hard to miss. Okay, wait. Okay, now we're actually in it. Recorded by. I keep thinking we missed it for like 3 times in a row now. Conductor. Here we go. The Cuphead Jazz Orchestra. Woodwinds. This should be it. I don't see it there in Woodwinds. Is it brass? Maybe I just went blind on this one. Oh, I guess I missed it. Unless Baker's Shakers. Heard in the right channel on Baking the Wonder Tart. Yeah, there's Chelsea McBride, alto sax and tenor sax. Man, that's so cool. That's one of us! That's one of us in fucking Cuphead, dude! Like, is it really is one thing to like hear from a friend, oh yeah, did you know that this person who worked on our game is also working on Cuphead? I'm like, yeah, that's amazing. Then you see it in the credits, like, holy shit, man! Lala! This is a triumph. Oh, I thought I could like put it like in front of it's no, not the wrong way. It's not even a bit worth doing, really. I just think La La Dog needs like something else to like flank it on the other side. Hey, here's like a dog. Yeah. There's not even any lullas in the music anymore. Let's just put it away. Let's put it away. Put it all away. This guy can stay though. Well, Griffin, rest well and sleep good. You earned it tonight. Yeah. I can't wait to make myself a delicious last course. And this little something I like to call lunch. I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna cut up some limes. I'm gonna eat some sugar cubes. I'm gonna eat a bunch of like raw dough. With gluten in it, and then I'll die, and that's why it's my last course. For showing us that an indie game is possible. Oh god. Turn off the stream! Okay, now I can show it again. Phew! Scott the Woz was gonna have a fucking fit if I left that on. Ultimately, I feel like the Cuphead developers kind of cheaped out. As you can see, it was the lazier option to take. Jeez. Alright, so I want to see what percentage this marathon added up to. 3.5 hours for like 1% increase on the file screen. 44%. Oh. Alright, well, I'll leave this music on because it's wonderful, but I gotta do my outro. So, with that, that was Cuphead for tonight. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the stream tonight, you can follow me here on Twitch or on YouTube at, I almost said at The Delicious Last Course. The Delicious Full Galaxy. Where all the VODs are, plus highlights and more. You can also subscribe to me right here on Twitch if you particularly enjoyed the stream. You can also follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, Pillowfort, and Discord. Where there are all sorts of channels for you guys to hang out with on and off stream. Ooh. It goes down so good. Might even say I want a hearty gulp of this music. But if you're interested in any of what I just mentioned, you can check it out in the Twitch cards below if you're watching this live, or in the YouTube description if you are Twitch if it's live, YouTube if it's not. And, I was gonna say something else. Oh, yeah, I probably won't be back until Xenoblade. But, if all goes well, you can probably look forward to that Pokemon highlights video finally getting done. I'd like to get a few non-stream things out of the way done, even though I could, like, technically stream tomorrow. I don't think it's, like, it doesn't make sense to get back into Metroid for, like, one play session and then take another month off to go into Xenoblade. I'll just, get back to it when it's ready. Anyways, I think that's all my housekeeping, so... I still have time. There's still time. There's still time. I'll do like a nice little live execution, you know? We can all watch Gay Luigi die together when Xenoblade happens. Anyways, I'd like to have more to say. Maybe even a little bit of a funny thing to say, but I really am, like, now realizing how, like, malnourished I am. I've been playing, like food-themed levels for, like, it's 12:44 a.m. for 3.5 hours that took. 3 hours, 40 minutes almost. So there's no need to waste that sort of time. I'm just gonna get on it right away. So you guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys then. And thank you very much again for sticking through it with me. It means a lot. Alright, bye-bye.